Hello, 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 and welcome. Welcome to yet another episode of Building with Pocokido. Yes, in this episode, I will be building. What do I need the bamboo and sugarcane for? What I bring that? Grow more? But I don't need more, right? Alright. So what do we got here? 6:25 p.m. Yeah, I want to make a new base somewhere. Welcome to my show. Welcome to the show. Welcome. Stone. This is a great time. Great time to relax and chill. And hang out, man. Just hang out. Right? We're just here to have fun and have a good time and relax. Get along with each other. I heard a zombie. Oh, it must be all around, and I never knew. I have no cobblestone. So that's the problem, right? No cobblestone. What happened to all my cobblestone? I probably died and with it in a shulker box and lost the shulker box. So great. I have to dig more up. If I had a shulker box, that would make it easier. Yeah. Oh well. Can hear that zombie, dude. Chunk. What was that? I glitched the matrix. What's going on? I don't see anything. I mean, it's over here. I can hear him. He's under here somewhere. Here we go. I will find you. And I will destroy you. That's all lit up. I don't hear the zombie. Oh, no torches. Come on, man. Come on. How can you be going down here with no torches? I haven't been spelunking in a long time. What have you been doing? Pretty much nothing, man, really. I've been trying to optimize this game to get it to run as nice as possible. And I think there's just something about OBS that makes it so it craters the performance of Minecraft. I don't have any more boxes, dude. All my cobblestone is gone. And I was probably holding it somewhere. Then I died while holding it. And so I lost it. So yeah. No more cobblestone. No more shulker box with that cobblestone. Oh wait, no, I know where it's at. I know, it's at my last building place. Alright. No, it's not here anymore. It tells me I lost it somewhere. Maybe I didn't lose it somewhere. Maybe I put it in my ender chest, but I doubt it. Yeah, no. I think I just lost. Oh, there's some. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of cobblestone. What am I talking about? I got a bunch of cobblestone. I just don't have any other cobblestone. So why don't I go dig some up? I mean, it's easy. It's easy Minecraft stuff, and it's mindless, so I can talk about other stuff. First, we need to find a patch. Stone. Not gravel, but stone. Be gone. And then this is like andesite, which is like alright. But here, we'll start from here. Go that way. Cough, cough, cough. Cough, cough, cough. Why do you cough? Well, no. Fortune favors the bold. Fortune favors the brave. I am neither. I got old, man. I think I just got old. Well, I've been out here for like, yeah, I've lived in like Salem for like 9 years now. Things are just not going. I don't know. But that's neither here nor there. Like, not me stuff, which is great, you know. Let's talk about not me stuff. The thing I heard today was that Poland had an election, and in this election, the winner of the election was the party that wanted to move closer towards democracy, and the loser was the ruling party that was more authoritarian. So that's good to hear. Good to know. Good to know. I think the relationship between Poland and Ukraine will be healed. That's fantastic. That's great. Plus, it's going to make a stronger EU, and it's going to strengthen strengthen our front against Russian aggression. Easy peasy. It's awesome. 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 Number two, today was a hearing about. So you know how Donald Trump is in court cases all over the place. All over the place, Donald Trump is in court. And one of the places he's in court is in D.C. for trying to overthrow the government on January 6th. So his lawyers are saying, look, we need like a whole bunch of time to get ready for this. We can't possibly do this until after the election. And the judge says, no, I'm not buying that. Like, the court doesn't care about like politics. So that didn't work out, right? And then in the meantime, Donald Trump has been using the press and his social media platform to encourage, like, to say all sorts of bad things about the judge, about the prosecutor. Oh, this is a dungeon over here. Check it out. I can hear it. It's a spider dungeon. Isn't it? Yes, it is. So he's been, and then why is this a bad thing? Because it taints the jury pool. It will intimidate witnesses, and it messes up the impartiality of the trial. You can't be threatening the court or like talking bad about the court because people become crazy and might do bad things. And it's been, it's been proven to happen. Look what happened today or the other day. A Palestinian child, a little kid, an American. They weren't just, they weren't like, it wasn't like a refugee or a migrant or foreigner. This is an American kid, a Palestinian American, but they're still American. And some crazy ass dude was watching like right-wing media and went nuts and like killed this kid. Straight up murdered this kid with a knife. And tried to kill his mom too. And then why do you do it, dude? Did this little 6-year-old kid pose any fucking threat whatsoever to this guy? No, dude. He listened to the media that instructed him without saying it to do harm. And then he acted it out because he's gullible. I don't know. He's no, it's not even gullible, dude. It's like hypnosis, right? He's been demoralized. He's lost the ability to discern truth. So yeah, the guy went crazy and like straight up fucking murdered a little fucking kid because of what he heard because of shit he heard like on right-wing stations. He listened to a lot of conservative media. That little kid had nothing to do with it whatsoever, with the situation whatsoever. Absolutely zero. The kid had no power. He was 6 years old. That kid didn't even know what was going on. They just got here, man. Ow. Fuck. So yeah, it's fucked up. It's I don't even know where this goes. Like, what am I doing? I'm supposed to be mining for stone, dude. Where'd you even go? Oh yeah, you found this, and it got you distracted. Found the spider spawner for another time. So what I'm saying is that mass media has a profound effect on people. A profound effect on people. And you have to be, it's very powerful. It's very powerful. And I mean, like, Hitler knew about this, man. Like, not to be, all weird about it, but like, for real, that's what Hitler used. He utilized mass media to brainwash the Germans into going along with his crazy stuff. It's proven to work, dudes. And Donald Trump is doing the same thing. So he used the power of media to try and like taint the jury pool and scare the prosecutors and the witnesses and oh yeah, there's coal here. Yay, coal for torches. You never know. He did all sorts of terrible. I mean, like, yeah, because Donald Trump doesn't want to face trial. Obviously, Donald Trump doesn't want to face trial. Because he's guilty. There's no way. He has no defense. He has zero defense against the charges. So he's just trying to like wreck the whole thing before it gets there. And the way he's gonna do it is that he's like saying all these bad things about the judge, the court system, the prosecutors, the agents who are investigating him, like He's saying, and the reason why he's doing it is not just because he's like doesn't like them, but because he's hoping that someone is going to listen to what he says and then do something to fix it for him, for Donald Trump. That's why he's doing it. He wants someone to fix it for him. He's not saying it outright because he's like a mob boss. He just implies it. Right? They're all about insinuation and implied things. They don't want to be direct and come out right and say stuff because they need the plausible deniability. So I should build is like a proper mining situation here, but I don't even want to because like Mojang is gonna like in the next update they're gonna increase the number of diamonds, so it'll make it like a reason to go down deep. Right now there's no reason to go deep because you get nothing. Like I'd rather stay at this level and get stone at least, or cobblestone that I could use for stuff. Go down too deep, you don't find anything. Mining is slow. Anyways. So Jimmy Jordan, that guy, dude, from Ohio. Jim Jordan. He's running for speakership. I don't know if he'll get it. There's a bunch of people saying they'll never vote for him. But even the fact that he's running and they have meetings is kind of scary. Why is it scary? Because Jim Jordan is one of the people who is a co-conspirator in the January 6th attempt to overthrow the election. He was one of the guys who was contesting the results of the election he's the one he's one of the ones that helped delay the certification of the vote to give the mob time to pressure Mike Pence. And then when it didn't happen, yeah. So by putting Jim Jordan into the number 2 position for the presidency, a guy who tried to overthrow the government, what you're doing is remember that whole thing about stochastic terrorism that I was talking about? What you're doing is you're incentivizing people to assassinate the president and vice president. You're like Jim Jordan, because Jim Jordan already wants to overthrow the government. And by putting himself to be number 2 position, he's telling his people to do violence to make it happen. They already tried to use violence to make it happen. They already tried, right? January 6th, they already tried. And by putting Jim Jordan as the number 2 person, Speaker of the House, number 2 in line, right? If something were to happen to President Joe Biden and he couldn't serve office anymore, the presidency would, number 1, the first in line is Vice President Kamala Harris. But the number 2 person, if something were to happen to her too, right? And the Vice President too, if something were to happen to her as well, then the next person in line for the presidency is Speaker of the House. And Jim Jordan wants to be the Speaker of the House. And he's the guy who already tried to overthrow the government. Already. With Donald Trump. So that's like madness, guys. That's utter madness. That's madness. Like I don't think the media is giving an accurate frame to these insurrectionists. Like they're treating them as if they're legitimate politicians. They're legitimate people when they're not, dude. They're extremists. They're crazy. Uh, Kevin McCarthy only got the speakership because he made a deal with the extremists, and that part of the deal was the extremists could pull the rug from out underneath him with just one vote. Normally, you need like at least 5 votes to do a vote of no confidence in the Speaker of the House to fire the Speaker of the House. You need at least 5, and the extremists made Kevin McCarthy give up and say you only need one vote to bring Speaker of the House to start the whatever, start a vote into getting a Speaker of the House fired, to start the vote. Whereas before you needed many more votes to start the vote. So Kevin McCarthy agreed to this in order to gain the vote of the extremists. So the extremists were always holding like a weapon, like a knife against his throat. If he ever did something, if he did stuff that if he went against the extremists too much, all they had to do was call a vote of no confidence. And the margins in the House are very, very, very slim. The Republicans barely hold office or hold power. So if there was, if there's a fracture in the Republican Party as to the Speaker of the House, like, yeah, there won't, unless they pick a Democrat, it's not going to happen. And so that's the dilemma we're in now. But we're in that dilemma because Kevin McCarthy gave the extremists so much power over him just so he could hold the gavel. So now Jim Jordan is part of the extremist party, part of those extremists. Like Jim Jordan is like part of the group that wanted to overthrow the government. And now, because of Kevin McCarthy, his hubris, his lust for power, now he's like putting the extremists within like very, 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 very close to fulfilling the goal of January 6th. If Jim Jordan, I don't think Jim Jordan can become Speaker of the House. I don't think so. It might happen. I hope it won't happen, but I don't think it will. I don't know if it will, actually. I was pretty confident that it wasn't, and then like I started questioning myself. So I started doubting myself, so I'm not sure. I don't think Jim Jordan can become Speaker of the House, but if he does, it would be like kind of scary for us. Because President Biden already said he's taking a trip to Israel. Dude, what? You're the president. You're like 70-something years old, dude. What are you doing flying into a war zone? Yeah, that's crazy. So, these are like not idle questions, man. There's some implications here we gotta consider. There's that shulker box. I'm like, where did I drop that shulker box? So yeah, okay, that's right. So today in court, Donald Trump was in court over his messages. He's been using media to threaten like the court members and the witnesses and potentially the jury, taint the jury pool with stuff. So they had a big meeting about it, and the judge like granted a limited gag order, less than what the government wanted. So Donald Trump can no longer talk about the judge, the court staff, or the prosecutors. He can talk, or the witnesses. He can talk about, like, Joe Biden all he wants, right? Because Joe Biden isn't in the court, isn't on trial, isn't in the trial. So he can talk about Biden all he wants, but he can't talk about, like, court clerks or judges that are like, or the judge of the trial, or like the other lawyer or witnesses. He can't talk about them. So he's angry about that. Because remember, he uses stochastic terrorism to get his way, man. And the way he that works is through media, the use of mass media. Gravel, gravel. Gravel. Get rid of the gravel. No gravel. I can throw out here. 18. Get out of here. I was thinking 56. Oh, lucky. You got lucky. See, this is why I need like a sorting system, like a real sorting system. This is ridiculous. I can't dump it there. I dump it here. Site. That's ridiculous. Enough. So Donald Trump is, so that's one thing, right? I think Donald Trump is gonna try to use it to like fundraise, to make money off of it. Of course, right? Because that's what Fox News. That's, you know, Fox News is part of the the brainwashing team, and it broadcasts the message that Donald Trump wants to put out there. I don't think Donald Trump. I don't know if it's necessarily what Donald Trump wants, but he has to work in concert with Rupert Murdoch. Rupert Murdoch doesn't like control it directly or like outright directly, but he's still in control. The owner, damn it. Of course he's in control. Getting to that point that I'm gonna need like to start making slime cleanup crews. So Poland, Donald Trump's gag order. What else went on today that was big news? Jim Jordan. Republicans still don't have a Speaker of the House. Like, the Republicans are terrible, man. I don't know how I don't know how any of their supporters can look at them and be like, yeah, that's my awesome party. Like, they're totally just like, oh, they're white supremacists. They don't believe in democracy. They can't govern. They don't believe in governing, dude. They don't believe in governing. Here, you don't believe me? Look at Jackson, Mississippi. That state has been controlled by Republicans and I shouldn't say Republicans, I should say Confederates for so long, and that's why it's got so many problems with its capital city, because they don't actually believe in governance. Republicans who control the state of Mississippi don't actually believe in governance. And it shows. It shows in the state. Yeah, just look at any of the Republican-controlled states. Like, they're terrible. All of them. All of the states controlled by Republicans are terrible. Don't know what to tell you, man. I guess they would like disagree with me, but then what would we do? We have to go to the statistics. Be like, all right, how do y'all rate like with like crime and education and like freedom? Because yeah, freedom is a thing you got to think about. I know in Florida, for example. The government there literally has laws against free speech. You can't say gay. There's some caveats or details to it, but essentially that's what it comes down to. That there's discrimination against gay people within the legislation of Florida, controlled by Ron DeSantis and the Republicans. They're Confederates, man. I don't know what to tell you. How else can I explain it? Like there's stuff every day. There's stuff every day that demonstrates how Republicans are Confederates trying to overthrow the government. Every day. I just told you some, right? Donald Trump, already indicted for trying to overthrow the government, has been using his social media platform to attack the judicial system in hopes that stochastic terrorism will take place. How do I know this? Because the network that supports Donald Trump has already like gotten people. Like, I can't prove that directly, right? I don't have direct proof of it, but influenced people to be hateful and to do horrible things. That's why Republicans love to have guns, because it helps reinforce their aura of terror. They literally tried to overthrow the government. Their leader is literally indicted for trying to overthrow the government. Nothing about him is serious. Donald Trump. Nothing about him is serious. But I can point to his followers and be like, yep, either you're a white supremacist or you're demoralized. Those are your options. Or those are the possibilities. Not your options. That's the possibilities. Either you're a Nazi, you're a white supremacist who wants to overthrow democracy and stop multiracial democracy, or you're a demoralized American, a person who's been subjected to so much propaganda and conditioning that they're unable to discern truth anymore, and so they're easily manipulated, and generally have pre-programmed triggers, emotional triggers that are just that can be like activated just by saying the name. It'll just by saying the name, you can activate the emotional trigger to override all rational thought. It's hilarious. Man, I'm talking smack, but like, it's kind of serious. Like, you got people going out there killing 6-year-old kids. It's pretty serious. Don't forget 12-year-old Tamir Rice. Cops rode up on him and like shot him in like half a second. It was crazy to see, and they got off. They got away with it. I don't know if they got away with it, but like the fact that they even did it. They would roll up on a 12-year-old playing with a toy and like kill him instantly. You see what I mean? It's conditioned. Conditioned violence. Violence and conditioning. The violence conditioning. It's not a joke. It's not a joke. I'm not making it up. You can see it for yourself. Just pointing it out. Go read books about it, guy. I mean, go take college classes. Like, you can listen to me, but I'm not structuring it really. Like, go listen to like a professor. Go take a course in sociology. It'll blow your mind. I guarantee it. Yeah, you want to talk about taking the red pill? Sociology. Like, it's hard for me to describe it anymore. I don't have the vocabulary I used to. Bop, 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 bop. Oh, dudes. Oh, yeah. Here, this is hilarious. This is what made me smile. I saw a clip of Caitlyn Jenner. Do you know Caitlyn Jenner? She's a super, well, she's Caitlyn Jenner, dude. Like, I guess, so she's super rich. Like, she's married to like another into the Kardashians. She married into the Kardashians. So she's super rich and she's super right wing, like super right wing. And so what does it mean to be right wing in the United States? It means to be a Confederate. So Caitlyn Jenner is a Confederate. Now remember what Confederates think, what they believe and what they feel. The Confederacy is a nation within a nation. Confederates feel they are their own nation with their own rules, their own laws, their own like values, everything, right? They're totally separate. They want to be separate from the United States. Because they don't believe in what the United States believes in. The United States believes in multiracial democracy, and Confederates do not. Confederates definitely don't believe in multiracial democracy. So Caitlyn Jenner is one of these people, a Confederate. And why? And you think, why would Caitlyn Jenner be a Confederate? That seems absurd, right? You would think. People would think, wait, Caitlyn Jenner, dude, isn't she transsexual? What is she doing? What is Caitlyn Jenner doing hanging out with a bunch of Nazis and agreeing with them? What is she doing? And you forget, guys, or everyone, you forget more than identity. What matters is material. Marx, you can't get away from Karl Marx. Can't do it. You can't do it. That's why identity politics isn't the end all be all of everything. You can have all the representation you want, rah rah rah, but when it comes down to it, it's material. It's material. Caitlyn Jenner is like a billionaire, isn't she? She's a billionaire, dude. She's a billionaire. And so what's more important to her than her identity politics? What's more important to Caitlyn Jenner than her identity politics is her class politics. Before she's a transgender woman, Caitlyn Jenner's a billionaire. So Caitlyn Jenner is gonna act in a way that promotes her class status before her identity status. And you think I'm joking, right? You think I'm making this up? Hold on, let me pull it up real quick. It's hilarious, guys. It's hilarious. Watch. Listen, it's so funny, dude. Listen. So, wait, hold on. Before I bring up the clip, let me give you context. So, remember, she's a Confederate. Caitlyn Jenner is a Confederate. She believes in the Confederacy. She does not believe in the legitimacy of the United States. She believes in the Confederacy, and when she talks about the country, she's talking about the Confederate country. Only the white people. She's only concerned about white people. And so here, listen.
I really feel like if we do not, if Trump does not get in, I think that's the end of the country. I think it's,
Dude, you messed it up.
I really feel like if we do not, if Trump does not get in, I think that's the end of the country.
Yay!
I hope not. I hope America's.
So that's great, right? That's great. That's fantastic. If Caitlyn Jenner is saying that if Trump doesn't get in, that's the end of the Confederacy. Because that's the country she's talking about. She's not talking about the United States. She's talking about the Confederacy, Caitlyn Jenner. Caitlyn Jenner just said, if Trump does not seize power, it's the end of the Confederacy. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Say that again for us, Caitlyn Jenner.
I really feel like if we do not.
We. Who's the we that she's talking about? Is she, when is she talking about me? Is Caitlyn Jenner talking about me when she says we? Am I in the we with her? Am I standing with her? And when she says we? No. She doesn't even fucking care about me. No way, dude. She's talking about the elite, the same we of Elon Musk. Remember how Elon Musk said that what was it? That wokeness was a threat to humans. What he really meant was the awareness of white supremacy is a threat to the oligarchy. That's who the we is that she's talking about, the oligarchy, the rich people. She's a billionaire. So when she says we, she means other oligarchs. Not me, not the American people, not the American country. She's talking about the oligarchs who are with the Confederacy because democracy gets in the way of the power of the oligarchs.
I really feel like if we do not.
If we elites, Caitlyn Jenner feels that if the elites do not.
If Trump does.
That Trump is part of the elites, right? You get it? So when she says we, and then she says Trump, she means the elites.
Not get in. I think that's the end of the country.
So that's the end of the Confederacy. What she's saying is that if the Confederates don't seize power in 2024, that's the end of the Confederacy. I think that's fantastic. That's reason for us to find joy. That's some fantastic news. If they're freaking out about like their final like defeat in 2024, that's fantastic news. Because remember, she's part of the Confederacy. They already tried to overthrow the government. They're still trying to overthrow the government. Listen.
I think it's, I hope not. I hope America's better than that.
Oh, wow, we're way better than that.
But we need a strong leader.
Yeah, and so remember, who's their leader? Who's their leader? It's Donald Trump. She's talking about when she says a strong leader, she's talking about Donald Trump. How crazy is that? How crazy is that? So in her mind, when she says strong leader, she thinks Donald Trump, an indicted criminal who's on trial for trying to overthrow the country. And whose business just got convicted of fraud and is being dissolved.
And right now we do not have any leaders. We don't even have a country.
That's right. The Confederacy doesn't have a country. It doesn't have a territory. That's right. So do you get it? She is part of the Confederacy. They don't have a territory. They don't have a country. They want to take over the United States and make it their own. And we cannot let them, because this is their last chance. Even Caitlyn Jenner says it. So make sure you're registered to vote. Make sure you vote. You vote your asses off. Give rides to your neighbors to go help them vote if they need it. Here in Oregon, it's great. We don't need to do anything. They just mail us our ballots. Like 3 weeks before the election. It's awesome. But I know in the other parts of the country, you guys aren't so advanced as us in Oregon. so you guys are still pretty primitive with your voting system. So, but you should still Yeah. So help out one another to make sure you're able to vote with your primitive voting system until you can evolve into a more advanced system like the Oregon system. Crazy times, guys. Crazy times. Yeah, it's wild. It's pretty wild. Can't talk to anybody about anything. It's like not possible. Not possible. Like I feel like like, oh, I should be doing more, but man, I can barely keep it together. Barely keeping it together. Like, oh, this is so like, why am I doing this? I should make it like a room that automatically does this for me with more space. Like, where can I make this room? This magical room of yours, dude. Can't make it here. There's I guess I can technically make it under here. Like, just go straight under here. And then I can make these stairs keep going down. Oh, yeah, hey, there we go. Maybe? I don't know. I'd have to dig a pretty deep hole. It would be pretty deep. And look, like already I'm hanging out over the water. So guess I can maybe dig it back here more. Or just make it straight out of into the just make it or not that way. There's not much space to go out into. But if I dig it into the mountain that way, I can make it as big as I want. Ha 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 ha. Hey. Line there, so I can only go out that far. That'd be a problem. Just adjust the line. It's not like a big deal. It doesn't have to be there. Alright, well, whatever. I got tired of that. Now I've got a shulker box full of cobblestone. Cobblestone. Shulker box full of cobblestone. Alright, sure. Let's do it right here. Here, monsters. Where are the monsters? Bit of breathing room here. What else is going on? The Republicans are freaking out. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. This point here. How about to here? Alright. That's a good spot to be able to start. Alrighty then. Check it. Now for the base. Back one, come on. Come on. Get a little bit of breathing room. And here they come, the zombies. Oh, so afraid of zombies. So afraid. So afraid. Oh my god. Enderman, yeah, kind of scary. Enderman can kill me. Zombies, not so much. Unless it's in a bad situation, but even then, not really. Creepers, that's what does me in. Time. Oh yeah, the crab lost. I'm kind of sad. I voted for the crab. Why? And you'd think, why vote for the crab? For that reach, dog. How about that reach? The reach. I could have had a tool to reach farther, to put blocks farther away, but no. No, people want their dog armor. Man, dog armor. It's not going to be any good. It's not going to... Like, who goes out with their dogs? Like, into fights. Like, it's so easy to accidentally kill your own animals in a fight. Like, why would you even bring them out with you? Well, I don't want another, like, brick. Let's see what other, like, stuff I have. Parasocial. Like, this isn't social, dude. No one interact with me. Just talking to myself. Pretty much. And Google gets to use my voice for whatever it wants. What happened to don't be evil, Google? What happened to that? You stop. You got rid of that motto. Why? Why? Go ahead and be evil if it's profitable. Ah, that's what you did. You said go ahead and be evil if it's profitable. I knew it. You guys are never on board. The logic of capitalism does not allow for a company to be good. Like, you can try and maybe you'll survive, but the logic of capitalism rewards bad behavior. Antisocial behavior. It rewards antisocial behavior. Not like a moral choice. It's what you got to do in a capitalist system. What am I looking for? Oh yeah, wood. Wood. Oh, I need to chop down trees. So here, I can get like a shulker box and go tree chopping. Let's go tree chopping. Where shall we deforest? I know. Alright, so this birch is a bit like tiny now. It's only this little bit. So I don't want to do birch. But if we just go a little bit taller, look at this like endless like and then there's your birch. I mean, like, look at this giant forest. You can just like go anywhere, man. So here, let's start from the pink flowers. Why not? It's just it's as good as a place to start as any. To make a camp here. Oh, just go in here and just like deforest a little bit by bit. Oh, here I can plant. It's not that bad. Oh yeah, this is no problemo. Except how you gonna replant these guys, dude? I need like some to be available all the time. Ba ba ba. Replanting. Everything is all right. Guys are a little bit more complicated because you can't replant on like that. Like, it's not replantable. These are like, I guess you shouldn't chop down old oak trees because like you can't replant them, dude. That one you can. That looks like what I can do. Like the dark oak. Get the most. Easy. Look at that crazy growth right there. Like it's on like 3 layers, man. You can't do that again. I could just go through like indiscriminately. Just chop down mercilessly. Oh, merciless chop down. Merciless, yeah. No tree shall survive. They will all fall to my axe. Alright, dude. Oh no, look at that. Look at what cost have you done this? What does it cost? Like, look what you've done. Stranded a poor beehive. What have you done? I should make a box. They don't care. Nah, we don't need a tree. Put a tree next to you anyways. Maybe one will grow. That'd be hilarious. More trees here. Plethora. A cascade of trees. Alright. That was cool. Let's see. Did I leave my shulker box there? No, I didn't. Okay. How about here? Ow. No, not here. I didn't see any place to... Well, you know, it's getting dark. I should probably just go to sleep. Ooh, I should, like, clear cut this little island here. Or this flat area. No one will see it. No one will miss it. I don't have to replant it. Crane's gonna get F-16s. Oh. Hope they fight better than I do. Nah. All right, there's a little bit of wood. Yeah, I need to get more. So of course I need to get more. What else is going on? Oh. Off the top of my head, I can't tell you. No, it's not an island. It's connected from down here. All right, so let's let the deforestation begin. No longer am I concerned with your replanting. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, so Poland, it's really good that Poland elected a pro-democratic leader that's going to move closer to the EU. Democracy. Poland's pretty great. There was a one of the best like movie duels ever was a Polish film. And like yeah, they were really swinging the swords. It was in the mud and rain and everything. It was crazy. It was great. Great. Like, it wasn't superfluous fighting. It like the fighting itself told a story. The sword fight, the duel, sword duel. Poland, good job, Poland. No tree is safe. total deforestation of this little island here. It's not just possible, it's probable. Ha ha ha. Yeah, I'm like, I hope the United States can pull out of this attempted fascist takeover and like defeat the white supremacists once and for all, because the world's going to be pretty messed up from climate change. We're going to need a new source of energy. We're going to need a lot of it. Like, we can do great things, but they all require lots of energy. We can do anything we can imagine. It just requires energy. I love this mod. I love this mod. The mod that lets you chop down trees like by chopping one block instead of the whole thing. They're more like chorus fruit trees now instead of like, and it makes sense too, right? It should be like this. This is the way the tree should react. Oh, Minecon Live, everyone, right? The Minecon 2023. I didn't like see it. I didn't go watch it. I heard they're gonna have new redstone. They're gonna have the crafter, the auto crafter. That's pretty cool. I dig the auto crafter. What a good idea. It's gonna, you know, like skulk sensors didn't quite pan out. I don't know. I mean, I don't know, right? I don't like mess with like redstone anymore much. Or I don't watch they might have like the redstoners might have found like new uses for skulk sensors, but I don't really know what they are, because I mean, like, once you've got like the basics down in Minecraft, it's pretty easy. Like, I don't know, I could make complicated contraptions. like a giant item sorter. So, but yeah, that's kind of cool. Cool. Oh, and then like the copper dungeons, pretty cool, dude. I like that idea. To try to like expand the single player like aspect of it more, like with like more content. That's good. I like that. I like the idea of it. The sniffer, dude. I've no idea what the sniffer's about. I've never even got the sniffer. Like, I have no idea about that content stuff. It's pretty good. Most part, it's taken care of. Taken care of. So gathering wood used to be a chore in Minecraft I hated to do. And now it's no problemo. Mod is fantastic. Chop down all the trees, man. Pretty. This is like a nice place to live. I should make a house here now. I mean, I cleared out all the trees. Why not? Why not make a house out here? Oh, I bet the sunrise is nice too. Put the wood away. Wait, a wood away, a wood. Yeah, I can easily refill my stores of wood. I mean, I don't even have to go out. I mean, it's kind of silly what I'm doing even. Like, I mean, do you really want wood? I can give you wood if that's what you want. It's like, whoa, dude, whoa. No, you don't understand. I can give you wood if that's what you want. This is too loud, man. I don't know. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. I can give. I don't know. I can't figure it out. Am I blowing up my mic? Diversity meter banana. Too high, man. It was at 0. Why did we get reset back to 0? Oh, now you can't even hear me now, but well, that's my bad. I should have checked it again. I was blown out. I've been blowing out your ears this whole time. All right, sorry. Wait. Oh yeah, here I was gonna do the easy way, the hilarious way. Look how hilarious this is. What was I even thinking? Ah! I don't have to go anywhere. What was I even thinking? This is like fantastic. This is the way I should be getting wood. Shulker box down. And you put, yeah, anyways. Almost feels like cheating. And it would if I hadn't had done this already for like hours at a time, to the point that I hated doing it and it was not fun anymore. Then I'm like, man, if it's not fun, like, that's terrible. Makes you not want to do it. Like, I don't know. Now it's okay to do it. Because it makes sense. It's not like I'm like giving myself the ability to fly out of nowhere. I mean, it makes sense that if you chop down the bottom of a tree, the whole tree falls down. It just makes sense. And the mechanics are already there because that's what chorus trees do. The chorus trees at the oh no. Ha 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 ha. So many trees. Oh, what am I doing? Oh wow, that's a tall tree. Okay. Sorry. Drowning in wood. I love it. I love it. Drowning in wood. So much wood. The mighty axe. The mighty axe. Call me Paul Bunyan. I'm Paul Bunyan, baby. Yeah, this is going pretty good. I dig it. I dig it. I forget what mod I'm using. The name of the mod that makes trees do this. It's a pretty good mod, right? Like, makes gathering wood a lot easier. I'm full. I'm out. Or am I? Ha 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 ha. All right, well, it's hard to keep talking without a script, without any interaction, without prompts. It's hard to keep talking, so I'm running low on energy here. And I think I'm gonna end the stream on a positive note, which is a lot of wood. I've got a lot of wood. It's ridiculous. Hey, Wood. Hey, Wood Jones. It's so funny. All right. I think I maxed out my wood there. Shulker box. That will have to do. Ha ha ha. Oh, it didn't even fill it up. I'm not even full yet. Almost. Okay. Now you're full up. Now you are full. What is that? Here, Mr. Bamboo Mosaic, go in there. Six for days. All right. Things real pilots can't do because physics. All right. Until next time, Pago Kiddo out. Peace. Stop.